right, and we're out here at A&R show, man. Rec Room 3. Ran into my man A-Ward, man.
What up, what up?
Chilling, man. Like, I know you was here yesterday.
Yep.
I mean, versus Danny Myers. I heard it got crazy. So
Yeah, man. What do you expect? I'm loud. He's loud. We
Yeah.
both got bars.
both y'all got rebuttals. I'm sorry, we gotta get right to the rebuttals.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
rebuttal game crazy.
Rebuttal
my
game
daughter.
crazy.
My daughter seen my rebuttal game crazy shirt, so shout out to you. I appreciate you sending that
Thank
to
you,
her.
bro. That was dope, man.
That made her day. So,
Dope.
but anyway, so how you feel about the battle went?
I thought the battle was great, bro. Content was great. Energy was great. Crowd was a little tired. If there was only one thing I had to take away from it, crowd was a little tired. You know, they've been on their feet or whatever.
Okay.
So, you know, some of the energy from the crowd wasn't as what I wanted it to be to make it, you know, to give it that fullness. But Danny did his thing, you know, 3 crazy rounds. I did my thing. We had rebuttals. Danny introduced the world to a son he hasn't seen in 21 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that went on in the battle. But yeah, for the most part, man, it was a really good battle.
That's what's up. So I haven't seen it yet. I got to keep it a bean. You know what I mean? You know, we were working yesterday, Genesis. But how do you feel as far as winning and losing? Like rounds?
Yeah,
You know what
I mean, I feel like I got it 2-1 clear. I
Okay.
talked to Danny. Danny feels like it's 2-1 either way, which is fine. I mean, either way. I thought I got the first clear, and I thought I got the third, and then the second's debatable.
Okay.
So I felt like his round was a little shorter in the third.
Okay.
Than what it should have been. So other than that, though, like yeah, I felt like I got it 2-1 clear, and but he did his thing too. So.
All right. So, hey, Ward, I got to get right to the shits because, you know, I seen you at Volume 3
Yeah.
with Chef Trez. You know what I'm saying? And A-Ward on URL is a thing.
Yep.
Like, let me ask you this. What's the holdup with you on URL?
You know, we've had like quite a few discussions, and like,
Okay.
a lot of people speculate and say he doesn't want to do a PG, or he doesn't want to do a free battle, or he doesn't want to battle one of these cats or whatever. But the fact of the matter is, I've accepted PGs. You know, I say prematurely. In conversations, I've said, yeah, I'll do a PG. In conversations, I said, yeah, I'll battle Amin. Yeah, I'll battle, you know, a Riggs or something like that. But there's so many different facets of it, you know, in regards to honorarium, in regards to, you know, different contract talks and different types of things. And they just haven't all 4 lined up yet, you know?
Okay.
And so when you know your worth and you're trying to be like more of a businessman, you know, I'm 34 years old.
Okay.
I'm not 23 with a dream. If I was
Right.
23 with a dream, I'd say, hey, let's do this. I got 10 years to go.
Right.
So, you know, different things like that have not made it a perfect timing yet. But I'm not naive to say that's not a bucket list thing to put myself on URL at some point in time in my career. So.
Okay, look, I'm gonna tell you straight up. You know, right now I'm here on behalf of the A&R show.
Yeah.
But on behalf of Champion, I want to see you on URL.
Yeah.
I want to see how you do. It's no disrespect to the King of the Dot competition, the RBE competition, but I feel like the league
Okay.
is URL. So I want to see how you would do versus a Amin.
Yeah.
I want to see how you would do versus a K-Shine.
Yeah.
I want to see how you would do versus a New Jersey Twerk. I mean, like, I want to see those battles, and I feel like those battles would be on URL. So,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at the battles that I've had right now. So Chef Trez, obviously an amazing battle.
that's a fact.
You know, Geechee
That was
Gotti,
great. Wait.
You know,
You and Chef Trez, shout out to the great state of Kansas.
yeah, shout out to the great state of Kansas. Look. So put the phone down, right?
Right.
Here's Missouri.
Right.
Here's the Kansas City state line, and here's Kansas.
Right.
Know where you at.
Right.
It's funny because Drake did a concert down in Missouri, in Kansas City, Missouri, and was like, "Thank you, Kansas."
Yo, listen,
All
I
the
saw that.
players booed him.
Yeah, that's a fact. I actually worked in what is it? It's some little ass town in Chicago, Greenville, Illinois.
Okay.
And it's really close to Kansas City.
Okay.
Which obviously is nowhere near the great state of Kansas.
Yeah.
No slight to Kansas,
Yeah.
but obviously you definitely have to know where you at.
Yeah,
So,
but other than that, you look at Chef Trez, Bill Collector. You have these battles with I've battled cats who are, you know, URL consistent or whatever like that. So I understand that, you know, we put on those battles, but like you said, that battle looks a little bit different,
Right.
you know, over on the URL,
Right.
you know. And so, whereas I believe in, you know, what's on paper and what's in your performance is consistent. Like there's not a big gap in competition, but there is a gap in maybe the pressure and the nerves,
Right.
You know, of when you're doing it in certain areas, you know.
that's a fact.
So yeah, you know, and when you battled on King of the Dot plenty times, even last night I was nervous.
Right,
I don't get nervous anymore. But that was my debut on RBE.
Right,
you know?
right.
So you like nerves as an artist. You're like, oh, this feels good again.
Right.
So one of these days, you know, I'm gonna grace that stage and I'm gonna get nervous again.
I'm gonna tell you this: the one battle that I am looking forward to, and you on URL with you, you versus Geechee Gotti.
Yeah, the rematch.
As a part of Champion,
Yeah.
I get a lot of shit because people say we swept it under the rug when Geechee Gotti won Champion of the Year. And I don't think we did. We acknowledge that.
No. You guys actually enhanced that battle. It probably would have been under the rug if it hadn't been a major debating point on Champion of the Year. You know, because you guys talked about it so often, and you didn't just say, you know what, like that. That's why the views came. People were like, oh, I gotta go watch this battle. That didn't happen. I gotta go watch this battle. You know what I mean? And so, you know, I appreciate that. Heavily.
Okay.
You know, I know you guys have like a power. You have a narrative. You can control those things as bloggers. So, you know, as battle rappers, we're emotional, right? So you can take it here or take it there, you know. But I appreciate, you know, the neutrality of what you guys do on Champion.
Appreciate that. So, if you were to be on the URL roster, is that a battle you would be willing to do a rematch?
100%, bro, 100%. Because, like, even in that sense, like everybody says, I mean, Geechee said, it's practice, you know? Like, I ain't never smoked nobody in one-on-one practice and didn't want to do it in the game, you know?
Okay.
So, you know, so, like, for me to come into URL and even if I was to make it a 2-1 debatable, I beat you in practice and we tied, you know what I mean? Like, that's a win for me.
Well, I appreciate that. Like, listen, A-Ward, I know it's cold out here. I'm not going to keep you.
You already know.
Appreciate you, man, taking time out with the A&R show, man.
Time, man.
Can we get that drop real quick? A&R show, we always outside.
Yo, it's A-Ward. I'm out here with the A&R show. They always outside. If you've not watched it, you're missing out. Mr. God is good all the time. One.
Appreciate you.